Hello friends and welcome Pruvit Nation. My name is Dr. Heather Carden and I will be your specialist today helping answer all your questions about ketones, ketosis, and all things Pruvit. So as you're joining us, let us know where you're joining from. If you just completed the amazing 60-hour keto reboot, let us know which reboot this is for you. I know so many of you, this is actually probably reboot number 30. Some of it's reboot number 1. We want to celebrate each and every reboot that you have completed. Again, I'm going to give you just a couple minutes about myself, how I joined this amazing community as you're joining on. And then my job here today is help you better understand more about this amazing community, this product, the amazing products that we have. Maybe it's a question that's been lingering out there that you just maybe haven't quite understood. Maybe you're brand new to Pruvit and you've only tried our amazing NAT and you want to know more about our other amazing products. We want to help you better understand that. So again, my name is Dr. Heather Carden. I'm coming to you live from Overland Park, Kansas, right here in my office at Carden Center for Wellness, where I practiced a little bit over 23 years alongside my husband. I'm a functional wellness physician. What that means is we have a lot of tools in our pocket, and what we do as functional wellness physicians is we look for the imbalance in the body, we look for what's causing the interference, look to remove the interference, and help the body facilitate that healing process. That can involve a lot of different things or sometimes just some very simple things. But at the root cause of every single person that comes in, whatever their health history may be, whatever their chief complaint may be, whatever their major health history challenge is, we always start with a very basic. We start with breathing, we start with drinking clean water, and we start with removing all toxic foods and sugar. So what does that mean? That means we have everyone start with a low-carb keto diet. Not everyone's on a ketogenic diet, but everyone we actually suggest removing all processed sugar, processed foods. So we've had many people though on a ketogenic diet and have been doing this for many decades. So you can imagine how excited I was when I got a call that Pruvit had actually done what no one else could do. They actually made the first pure therapeutic exogenous ketone. I was super elated because I have been helping people and actually done the ketogenic diet myself, done it myself personally for many years. I've taught it to hundreds of people. I know what the challenges can be to actually get someone into a state of natural ketosis. And again, you take someone who actually has health challenges trying to get them into a natural state of ketosis. And there's many reasons that people can't achieve natural ketosis or don't feel good when they're in natural ketosis. So let's take a little step back. What is ketosis? Ketosis simply means your body's in a metabolic state where it's burning fat for fuel. Most of us are walking around being sugar burners. We're on the standard global diet. We're eating fruits and grains and veggies and mostly consuming breads and legumes and things like that. So that means we're ultimately being sugar burners. If you're on a keto diet or you're in ketosis being a fat burner, that means most of your diet, about 70 to 80%, is actually high in fats. So you're getting most of your energy from fat sources like nuts and seeds and avocado, and you're having a very, very small amount of carbohydrates, which generally come from about 6 to 8 cups of vegetables and from nuts and seeds that you're eating. Most people aren't doing that when you look around what meals are at a freezing here a minute. So someone said I'm freezing. Give me a thumbs up if I'm live again. Sorry about that. So again, as you're joining me, and I want to say hello to June from Norway all around the globe. I don't know what time it is in Norway, but I do have friends over in Norway. So welcome again from wherever you are. I know this is absolutely meant to be shared. You can share this to your own wall. You can actually share friends right down below. You can tag your friends in that. I was simply sharing the difference between being a sugar burner or a fat burner. Our body can use two fuel sources. It can either burn sugar, which comes from carbohydrates. So if you're eating the standard global diet and consuming fruits and vegetables and grains and pasta and things like that, you're a sugar burner. Or if you're on the ketogenic diet, which has been studied for over 100 years, we know that you're actually a fat burner, which is very hard to do. But what Pruvit did is they made the first pure, which means one that is bioidentical to your body. Pure means that there's no artificial toxins in there, no artificial coloring in there. Exogenous means outside the body. It means your body didn't have to produce it. When you're on a true ketogenic diet, when you're endogenous ketones, it means your liver goes out or goes in your body and grabs fat, uncouples it, makes the ketone body. That's the endogenous part. Exogenous means that your body actually, you get it from outside the body, you put it in a shaker bottle, and you mix it up, shake it up, and you actually simply drink it and put your body in that state of ketosis in just a matter of minutes. Again, that's exogenously, is when your body does it outside the body. So it made the first pure exogenous ketone. So super, super excited. I've been with this amazing community since 2015, and now we had one flavor back there. Now we have amazing flavors. We have amazing products that go with our amazing ketones. But let's get right down to what your questions are. So the first question we see is, Lori, what is best to get someone back into keto that has had a colonoscopy? So first, want to make sure that I'm not making any medical claims. I'm not here to be your physician. I am here to actually share the amazing information that we have and to better understand the Pruvit products. Always check with your healthcare provider first before starting any new products. So if you've had a colonoscopy, the best way to get back in keto is simply eliminating processed sugars. We know that intermittent fasting is a great way also to help facilitate the body's healing process to also eliminate processed sugar, intermittent fasting, and we know drinking 2 servings of ketones a day is optimal for optimal performance. So we know that sometimes the body's not ready for 2 servings a day. So 1 serving a day, we'd say start with, especially if your body's been off. You know that your digestive system has been off. So then maybe start with 1 serving a day. If you don't have extra loose stools, your body's tolerating the ketones really well, then go ahead and move up to 2 servings a day. But just listen to your body. We know sometimes if your body hasn't been in ketosis for a while, and these ketones are very, very powerful. They're very strong. Remember, they can put your body in ketosis in just a matter of a few minutes, where when your body is trying to get into natural ketosis, it can take days or weeks for your body to get there. So just go slow and steady and let your body absorb the ketones and get back into natural ketosis. So I'm reading June's questions here. June said, how would you explain to people about ketones for children and they don't eat? So what we do know about ketones, and I want to just make this very simple, this is an energy source. So people get very confused about ketones being stimulants. They're not stimulants like caffeine is a stimulant, Gotu Cola is a stimulant, ginkgo is a stimulant. These are not stimulants. This is ketones, which are energy for the cells in our body. Not a stimulant, but an energy source. Our body and our cells, what the cells need, they need ATP, which is adenosine triphosphate. Our body also needs oxygen, right? We can only go just a few minutes without oxygen. So when we're using ketones, ketones are helping facilitate the biochemical process and putting more oxygen and putting more ATP, which is like gasoline, into the cells of our body. The cells are what do the day-to-day operation for our body. So whether you're on a paleo diet, whether you're on a vegan diet, vegetarian diet, keto diet, and I want to make sure that that's clear, you can choose any lifestyle that works best for your body. I know a lot of times doctors don't recommend a ketogenic diet for children because sometimes it lowers their calories too much. So make sure it's whatever the pediatrician is recommending or their primary doctor's recommending. So you can drink ketones on any lifestyle or diet that you choose, and you can still get amazing energy. So you're putting in a better energy source. I generally say the best way to recommend is actually substitute this for a non-water beverage. So say maybe you're having juice with breakfast, have ketones instead. Maybe you're having a soda in the afternoon to pick you up. We know soda is loaded with sugar, or maybe you're having a diet soda that is loaded with artificial stuff. Then we'd say, you know what, go ahead and have a ketone instead. Or maybe you're having one of those coffees with a bunch of sugar and a cold coffee or warm coffee that has a lot of sugar things in there, then have a ketone instead. Or a smoothie, have a ketone instead, because this is the energy that goes right into the cellular form of the body. And congratulations, Debbie, for just finishing your reboot there. I'm making sure this is showing up on the Pruvit page here because I'm not seeing it showing up. If you guys are on the Pruvit page, just give me a thumbs up there, Lori, and let me know that that is showing up there. So great question about ketones and gallbladder. That is a great, great question. Because we do know is that this is water soluble. So when something's fat soluble, it gets stored. And when you eat fat foods, fatty foods, the gallbladder doesn't make salts. Your liver actually makes the salts. Your gallbladder just stores the salts. And when something comes through that has a little bit of fat in it, your gallbladder just shoots some squirts a little bit of salt at it, so to speak, to help break it apart so your liver can sift and sort it and your small intestine can absorb it. Well, when you look at keto nat, there's no fat in there. It's 100% water soluble. So you don't need to worry about if your gallbladder is missing or your gallbladder doesn't work very well or if you have a history of gallbladder attacks, because you don't need any gallbladder salts to actually absorb this. You simply drink this because it's water soluble. Your body uses the energy that it needs and it simply excretes out what it doesn't need. So second question, if you're experiencing this and you're having diarrhea as you add in the ketones with it, then I would simply say just reduce your ketone serving size. Maybe start with a half a serving size or have a little bit of fat with it and slow it down a little bit. So have a little bit of fat, a little bit of meat protein with it. And if you're having a little bit of, again, 2 or 3 bites or 2 or 3 ounces of protein, you can have it with the meal if you want. That will slow down the absorption of the protein or absorption of the ketones so that your body will absorb it slower and you won't have as much diarrhea. Thanks, Tinda. I'm not seeing it showing up either. So I actually think I'm trying to make sure that we're on the Pruvit page. So Hinda said, so I should be on the Pruvit homepage, and I'm not seeing it popping up there either. In the news feed. So I guess I'm there. People are giving me hearts up. That's reason that for someone already. So Deb, great question. Why would someone add exogenous ketones if you're already on a keto diet? So I was already on a keto diet for a whole entire year. Okay, you know what? I'm actually gonna stop this for just a second and I'm gonna pop over really quick and make sure that I am on the Pruvit page.